Hey everyone, sorry we're a couple of minutes late getting started. For some reason, yeah, it wouldn't let me initiate the stream for a minute. I don't know what happened there, but I just closed it, reopened it, and then I think we're up and running without any problems, just maybe a minute or two behind. Okay, so we've got a lot of fun stuff tonight. Big release week all the way around. Not just tonight, but another group of new releases is going to be hitting the block on Friday as well. So we're going to be crazy busy here heading into the holiday season. Imagine that. Before we get started tonight, there is a little bit of information to go over. So let's go ahead and get started with that up first. So, of course, first thing you see there is just a note to let you know about my feedback, and that is just simply so you understand that it is automated, and that way you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get positive feedback in return. And then, of course, the second part of that message is to say thank you for bidding with me and breaking with me, and many of you come by and chat with me and hang out with me even on nights when you're not in the break, and I'm glad to have you whatever brings you by this evening. So we're taking a look right now at stuff that is listed on eBay already. This is what we're going to be breaking over the course of the next few days. Tomorrow night we will do a 4-box inner case of 2017 Vertex, and somehow I managed to change this every night on one thing and not on the other. Like, how do I keep doing that? I don't know, but there we go. It's fixed now anyway, so that's the important part. Also, tomorrow night, we'll do another case of Leaf Metal Draft and a Topps Chrome, what is that? And a Topps Chrome baseball mixer that is 3 jumbo boxes and 3 hobby boxes from Topps Chrome. Sorry, there's a weird message that popped up here in my chat, and like, what is that? I don't know. It says some little thing about guarding your privacy and abiding by community guidelines. I'm sorry, I don't know. I just saw it pop up with this big red notice. Anyway, on Friday night, we're going to start early, guys. We're going to start at 9 instead of 10. That's because it's going to be a really long break on Friday. We have 2 products coming out. Revolution Basketball, we're going to break it by the full master case, which is 16-box master cases, 2 8-box inner cases. We will then break a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo, another Friday release. And that doesn't sound like a lot when you see 4 boxes and half case, but the reality of it is it's 1,600 cards, something like that. So long night. That's why we're going to start early. On Saturday night, we will open a 4th and goal football box from Hit Parade. It's got 4 autographed items in it, full-size helmet, mini helmet, a jersey, and a photograph. We're going to open a half case of 2018-19 Flawless Collegiate Basketball and another 8-box case of Playbook Football and 10 boxes of Elite Extra Edition Baseball, the back half of the case that we start tonight. So Saturday night's going to keep us pretty well hopping also. Sunday night, we're going to open a Hit Parade licensed football jersey. So there won't be a custom jersey in this one. It's guaranteed to be an authentic NFL licensed football jersey. So looking forward to getting into that. We'll do more Leaf Metal Draft, and we will do another 12-box case of Obsidian Football on Sunday. On Monday, it will be a Gold Rush autographed baseball jersey and a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo Baseball. So that's what the days ahead look like coming up for tonight. We don't have any free shipping breaks tonight. Everything is a paid shipping break. And it will be in this order as well. So we're going to start off with Playbook Football. Leaf Metal Draft will be second. And Elite Extra Edition Baseball will be the third and final break of the evening. Anticipating that all that stuff that we're breaking tonight should be out the door to you by Saturday. So on or before Saturday, you should see all of the things we're breaking tonight shipping and heading your way. Finally, consolation cards. If you are in one of these breaks and your team is not pulled, you don't get anything at all, not a base card, not a single thing, you are still entitled to a consolation used trading card that can be from any year, any series. And basically, I keep track of it for a rolling 90-day period. In this particular case, because these are all paid shipping breaks, if you happen to get skunked in anything here, all of those breaks tonight, your consolation cards would ship out with the rest of the break. Of course, we hope nobody gets skunked, but you never know, right? So first up, 2018 Playbook Football. We're going to do an 8-box full inner case. This is break number 1. Of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Wednesday night, the 12th of December. You'll find the team names on the left-hand side. The winning bidders are across from it there on the opposite side. And, of course, a new spreadsheet will go up before the start of every break. So if you're not in this one, you're going to get a chance to see your name up there shortly. Last but not least, I am getting rid of autofocus. That is because I don't like all that zooming in and out. When I fix the manual focus, it does make the background go out of focus a little bit. So that's why you probably just saw that and you're thinking, oh no, what's happening? No, it's okay. It's on purpose. However, I've never been able to get this stupid tripod fixed back. I have tried, we didn't break last night. I tried yesterday. I've tried today. Ever since I hit it with the helmet the other night, it's weird and crooked. And I can't get it fixed, and I don't know why. All right, in chat tonight, who is here? Jay Allen is here. Scott is here. Greg's here. Chris is here, excited for the Elite Extra Edition break. Yeah, Elite Extra Edition is always so much fun, isn't it? Any of the prospecting, you guys all know me. You know I love the prospecting, so that should be a fun one, too. Bobby B is here. Hey, Bobby B. I haven't seen you in forever. Jay Allen is in with the Carolina Panthers. All right, cool. Scott, you said you hate it, but you have the Steelers. Why do you hate it? Why do you hate having the Steelers, man? Steelers usually hit. And you like to resell, right? It's not for your personal collection. I think you'd be happy to have the Steelers. But I don't know. Might be one of those rooting interest things. Sometimes it's hard to, buy a team that you don't root for. Might be that. I don't know. And by the way, Scott, I guess you saw that we lost Quade Green, right? Yeah, I think you probably saw that. Hi, Latchman. You're here tonight, too. And Ezekiel is here. I'm still scrolling through the chat. Jay Allen said that privacy notice thing started earlier today. Okay, good. It's not just me then. I'm like, I don't know where that all of a sudden I just saw this big red warning pop up. I'm like, wait, what? Latchman, you've got the Saints in here. Okay. And Scott, you said you about dropped your phone. Is that how you managed to get the Steelers? You bid on them by accident? Buckeye is here. Hi, Buckeye. And Jay Allen, you said you've been seeing that thing pop up in live stream all day. So I guess that's just a new thing they've got in there. Who knows? Latchman, I did have a pretty good day off. I had a lot of stuff to get done, and I did get some of it done. I still didn't manage to get all of it done, but I got a fair amount done. And, my holidays are always a little early. My sister and my brother-in-law come in from Pennsylvania, and they always come in early, and we do our holiday stuff, and they're gone by usually the 23rd. Because they have animals and they can't get anybody to keep them, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So that's the deal. Call Me T is here. Hi, Call Me T. Keenan Allen to 299 is going to start us off. This is Hot Routes Relic coming out for the Chargers. Jay Allen, you said you've seen a lot of good hits today coming out for the Panthers. Oh, and I missed Johnny. Hi, Johnny and Raider and Brett. You guys are all here, too. Hi, guys. Here is Hot Routes DeAndre Hopkins. That is also numbered to 299 for the Texans, of course. Ezekiel, you're looking for the Packers. And Buckeye, you hit a James Washington 1-of-1 booklet in Playbook. Nice, my friend. Very nice, Buckeye. Traquan Smith, you guys, I don't know how much you can tell about this, but this printing plate has a big bend in it. Can you see what I'm talking about? When I don't know if you can or not, the way the camera is, but there's a big bend in it that goes right through there. And once again, that is just part of the process, guys. I mean, these printing plates are used in the printing process. That's why they have scratches and imperfections. You don't often see them with a bend in it, but this definitely has one going right through there. However, it is a nice one of one. It is Traquan Smith, and it is the Saints. So someone was asking for the Saints a while ago, and we have delivered you one. Jerry, we are going to be breaking Elite Extra Edition Baseball. You might have missed the rundown we did a moment ago. So Playbook is first, then Leaf Metal Draft Baseball will be second. Elite Extra Edition is third in the lineup tonight. This is Nyheim Hines coming out for the Colts. You've got, of course, the hard-signed autograph on the right. Nice big patch there on the left-hand side. That one is numbered to 99. And it is nice to have our playbook back after not having it last year, isn't it? And Griffin is here. Hi, Griffin. Hi, Mickey. Yeah, Jerry, I mean, you might notice, of course, in the listing description, I do state that we'll be opening all the products that end in the same evening. So it's very rare that it's just one thing that we break in a night. We typically break several things in a night. That's why we do that little rundown at the first. So that way, if you want to wander off and come back, you kind of have an idea of where your product's going to come up. This is numbered to 49. It's for the Cowboys. It's Dorrance Armstrong Jr. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. And Mr. Mark Andrews, where is he not numbered? Why don't I see a number on him? I guess he is not numbered on Mark Andrews and the Ravens. You guys can see the bend you said in that card for the 1 of 1. It's only so hard to tell because, like, you know, I mean, yes, I'm watching the break here as well on another device, but it's hard for me to tell how well it's showing up sometimes because it's, you know, it's on my iPad and it's a lot smaller than I would like for my old eyes. That is numbered to 49. It is Sony Michel and the Patriots. Here comes a red zone, Mitch Trubisky for the Bears. That is numbered to 10. And, of course, you've got the nice relic there on the left-hand side with the really cool photograph there on the opposite side. So red zone booklets, fun. Matt, we are just getting started. I don't believe we've had any Arizona Cardinals come out yet. Not any that I remember. Of course, we will recap it after we look at everything here. But I don't believe that we have hit anything yet for your Cardinals. We have a little Michael Irvin coming out for the Dallas Cowboys, numbered to 299. Scott, you said you're dying for a 1 of 1. You and Jay Allen both are looking for a 1 of 1. Well, let's see if we can't conjure that up for you somewhere tonight. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, triple threats, Jameis Winston, Ronald Jones, and Mike Evans. That is numbered to 50. That's a nice looking card. Good relics for everybody there. So that's a fun one. Then we have another Saint. It is J.T. Barrett coming out. And J.T. Barrett is numbered to 25 for New Orleans. And here comes your Steeler. It is Mason Rudolph, numbered to 125 in our booklet. Got, of course, the relic on the left, hard-signed autograph there on the right-hand side. And the Steelers are going to hit with Mason Rudolph. Yeah, for those of you waiting on Elite Extra Edition, I mean, the leaf break, again, doesn't take a huge amount of time. Unless we have to, unless we stop and look up a bunch of stuff, which I'm kind of inclined to not do unless somebody specifically asks, because it will be one of those breaks where I would have to look up probably a lot of stuff. So, depending on that little factor, I would say you're maybe 35 minutes or so away from Elite Extra Edition. This is Damon Ratley. It is numbered to 5 for the Browns. Damian Ratley for the Browns, numbered to 5. Isaiah Oliver comes out for the Falcons, and Isaiah Oliver is numbered to 25. Ezekiel Elliott signature materials for those Dallas Cowboys to 75. Got a little bit of chipping you can notice, particularly up here on both left corners, to a lesser extent on the right corners. Ditto on the back. You guys probably know by now on all these thicker cards, especially when they have a darker background, any imperfection's going to show up more so than we might like. Numbered to 25, you have a Josh Rosen Armory. Now look at that. They give us an Armory to 25, and every single thing in it is a red piece of fabric. Now that just irritates me. Well, anyway, there is your Arizona Cardinal, and it is a nice low number, and it is your rookie quarterback, but I absolutely hate when Panini does stuff like that. That is to 25, and it is 6 relics, and they're all straight up red. Ay, you know, they need to hire us to put those cards together, don't they? Panini and those relics? Yeah, I think they do, because I think any of us could do, a little bit better job than that. Got 6 relics on a card to 25. I want to see another color or something. Okay, we have Edgerrin James coming up. That is numbered to 299 for the Colts. Yeah, the numbering on it's great, Scott. I just don't love the way they put the relics in. I mean, I think we should have had a little variety in the relic there. Josh Allen coming out for the Buffalo Bills. That one is numbered to 199. Next up, we have Eric Weddle for the Ravens, and it is numbered to 25. You've got a relic and autograph for the Ravens. Jay Allen said somebody needs to take his luck. So you guys always give up so soon. There's still 3 boxes left to go. Says Mark Walton and the Bengals. That is numbered to 49. And no matter how much space you give Mark Walton, he fills it all up every time, doesn't he? Like he's off of the little area that they gave him to sign and on to the other main part of the card. It's like, yeah, Mark Walton has a healthy signature, and if they give him a tiny space, he fills it up, and if they give him a large space, he fills it up. If they had him sign a wall, he would probably fill up the entire wall. The kid has like a very, very large signature. That is crazy. Crazy with that kid. Right, and Armory was multiple. There were 6 relics on it, but they just all happened to be the same red relic. So yes, it is multiple relics. There they are. There are 6 of them, but they just happen to unfortunately be all red relics. So that's the part we don't like. Here comes Josh Rosen out for the Arizona Cardinals. Maybe we're going to like this one better. It is numbered to 75, and I would say, yeah, we probably do like this one better. He also kind of went, well, I mean, technically that's all still the same card, but obviously the intent was that they sign in that area and not off the edges. But at any rate, it's still a nice hit there for the Arizona Cardinals. We had a rewards point. Boo. Replaced one of our hits. Lays over there in housekeeping. We'll give it out using random at the end of the break. Well, Jay Allen, if you have enough points, they are coming out with a special set of Kaboom cards. That's numbered to 199, Rashad Penny and the Seahawks. We have Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 199 for the Packers. And it's multi-sport. The only way you can get it is through Panini Rewards. And they're kind of pricey, I think, so you're going to have to save up your rewards points. But for those of you not familiar with Kaboom cards, they have always in the past been case hits for basketball. And the product that they put them in has varied over the years. At one point it was in, I can see the name of, I can see the picture, in Innovation maybe. And then it went to Excalibur in basketball. And then it went to somewhere else last year. The Kaboom, it was always a case hit. Now they're making these multi-sport Kaboom cards, but you can only get them in Panini Rewards. And I want to say It's a fair number of points, but if you get a chance to get those, that's what I'd use my points for. This is Hayden Hurst and the Ravens. It's numbered to 199. If they're not in there yet, they're going to be in there soon. They just announced it a day or two ago that they were going to be there. So, Le'Veon Bell. That is a hot route coming out to 299 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now we have Spencer Ware and the Kansas City Chiefs. And that is numbered to 199. You don't pull a whole lot of Spencer Ware, so that's kind of cool. Buckeye, I know, 2 Rosen booklets. That's nothing to sneeze about. Martin, you didn't like that last box, huh? It didn't do you any good? I understand that. This is to 125, Traquan Smith. The Saints keep right on rolling along here tonight with another hit booklet on that one. Jay Allen, you have 150 points at this time. Yeah, it's a couple thousand, I think, to get the Kaboom. I wish, guys, that I could remember exactly what the point total was, but I want to say it was maybe 2,500 or something like that, but you might want to check it out and see what else you can learn about it. But if you've got some points or you want to gather some up, buy them on eBay or whatever, that's going to be the place to use them, if it were me anyway. LaDainian Tomlinson to 299 on Fabled Fabrics for the Chargers, of course. Here comes another Sony Michel out for the Patriots. That one numbered to 199. Matt, you said you have 3,600 points. I'm pretty sure that will cover it. I want to say it's around 2,500 points or something like that, but you should, I mean, that's how I would use them if it were me, but it's, you know, not everybody likes those as much as I do, I guess. Leighton Vander Esch, that is numbered to 49 for the Cowboys. Of course, there's also no guarantee how long they'll last either. You know, they may sell out quickly too. Jaleel Scott to 125 for the Ravens. And that's our last booklet and our final card out of this 8-case box. So let's slide everything over here so we can get ready to recap it. But before we get to the recapping part, we do have these points to give out. And basically what we're going to do with these is just, I'm going to bring you along with me. We're going to roll over here to the spreadsheet. And I'm going to copy all of the team names and we're going to take them to random.org and paste them in there and let random make the decision for us. And basically, guys, it works like this. If I have a list with 9 or fewer items, I will typically hit random just 3 times, and the third time makes the decision. But when I have 10 or more items, like we're obviously going to have here, I just do it 1 time, and whoever comes out in that first position after the random will take home the card tonight, or the points card, I should say. So I'm scrolling through so you can see that all of our teams were copied and pasted in there. Good luck to everyone, and let's see who gets it. It is the Arizona Cardinals. So the Cardinals have got our 150 rewards points in here. All right, so let's get that labeled up. And now we are ready to recap. Okay, so 150 rewards points go to the Cardinals. That, of course, as you know, replaced one of our hits. Then we have the Chargers with LaDainian Tomlinson, Spencer Ware for the Chiefs, Hayden Hurst for the Ravens, Rashad Penny and the Seahawks. There is Ezekiel Elliott, nice hit for the Cowboys. Isaiah Oliver to 25 for the Falcons. You have Damian Ratley to 5 for the Browns, JT Barrett to 25 for the Saints. You have the triple relics there for the Bucks to 50. Sony Michel to 49 for the Patriots. Mark Andrews, the tight end for the Ravens. Why isn't he numbered, though? Like, everything else is numbered, and usually everything in Playbook is numbered, but why do I see no number on Mark Andrews? Is he, like, the only one that isn't numbered? Isn't that weird? That is numbered to 49, and it is Dorrance Armstrong for the Dallas Cowboys. There's our 1-of-1 printing plate. This, again, is the one that's got the little bend in it you can see going through there, the Traquan Smith. Nice 1-of-1 autographed printing plate for the Saints, who actually had a pretty good little break there. Then we have also for the Cowboys, Leighton Vander Esch to 49. He's been really quite good for the boys. Sony Michel, Patriots. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the Packers. Eric Weddle and the Ravens. Josh Allen for the Bills. For the Colts, it is Edgerrin James. Then you have Michael Irvin for the Cowboys. The Texans to 299 with DeAndre Hopkins, and Keenan Allen to 299 for the Chargers. Oh, Jay Allen, I'm sorry, man. Your Carolina Panthers did not come through for you tonight. I didn't look at the checklist for this in any kind of detail. Are there a lot of possibilities for the Panthers in here, Jay Allen? Did we just, are there a lot of options and we just didn't get lucky enough to hit any of them tonight? Or are there just a few and we're going to have to really work the mojo to get them? That is Jaleel Scott and the Ravens, Traquan Smith and the Saints to 125. There is Josh Rosen to 75 for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, Matt, you agree with me. You think that I think that's a mistake too. I mean, Playbook cards have always been numbered. I mean, even if you go back into other years of Playbook, all the cards are always numbered. Like, I don't ever remember pulling a card out of Playbook out of any year that wasn't numbered. I just think that's weird. That's numbered to 25. It is Josh Rosen with the Armory for the Arizona Cardinals. Mark Walton, Bengals to 49. Mark Walton and his gigantic signature. There's Mason Rudolph for the Pittsburgh Steelers, your rookie quarterback to 125 for my poor little Pittsburgh Steelers. Mitch Trubisky to 10 for the Bears. That is a nice looking relic right there. And finally, Nyheim Hines came out to 99 for the Indianapolis Colts. Jay Allen, you said you looked at the checklist and you didn't say how many were on there, though, but I'm assuming must have been a decent number of them if you took a flyer on it. Matt says DJ Moore is the one. Yeah, I mean, for sure, DJ Moore is the one that is typically most likely to come out of 2018 stuff. But as I said, I did not have time to really dig into the checklist in any kind of meaningful way today, so I wasn't sure how the teams were breaking out on some of that stuff. All right, guys, we are rolling next into, and gals, into Leaf Metal Draft Baseball. We're going to do a full case of that. Sounds like a lot. It's not as bad as you think. Every card is a hit in there, just like it is in Playbook. There are no base cards in there. Once again, anticipating everything that we're breaking tonight should be out the door on or before Saturday. And here is our Leaf Metal Draft lineup. Once again, ended tonight. Released today, although we've had it in our hot little hands since, when did it come in? Yesterday or Monday? Monday? I don't know. We got it way early for some reason. So I'm not sure why, but I just kind of stashed it because, you know, they yell at you if you break it early. But plus, we only had the break schedule for tonight anyway, so there's that. All right. Leaf Metal Draft. Latchman, you're heading out of here tonight. Well, I'm glad you stopped by to say hey anyway. Yeah, Scott, the Steelers have had a lot of possibilities in just about every product this year, as have the Broncos and the Packers. I mean, you know, there's a handful of teams that had a lot of offensive rookies, and that's usually where you'll find teams that have a lot of hits because, you know, they do have a tendency to stack up the hits in favor of our players on offense more so than our players on defense. So it just often depends on how your team drafted, and if they have a lot of drafted players on offense that looked good, then that's usually going to mean there's going to be a lot of hits for them, you know. Okay, so Leaf Metal Draft. Last year on the Leaf baseball cards, they would always put a little paragraph on the back. And the little paragraph on the back would tell us what team it was going to be for, because it would say, oh, the, you know, Cincinnati Reds drafted him 5th overall, or you know, whatever the case may be, or the Reds drafted him 5th overall and then traded him to the Rangers as part of the, you know, blah, blah, blah deal. And that's what we could use to determine our teams in past years, because you know they can't put the official team name and logo on the Leaf stuff. They're not licensed to do that. Someone reported to me that that is not the case this year. That they do not have, I haven't seen any of these yet live, but someone has reported that that's the case, that they did not add that little paragraph on the back. So, if that's the case, here's what you need to know. If there's no identifying information by way of what is written on the card, because we know it's not going to be on the uniform, then the card will go to the team that the player is with currently. And by currently, I mean as of today. So, most of these some of these I may know. A lot of these, honestly, it's been a while since the draft was conducted, and I'm not going to remember where everybody was drafted. And or, you know, any trades that we may have had that have come out of the winter meetings this week. So what will happen is before this stuff ships out, actually later tonight, I will sit down and go to MILB, which is our minor league. I'll go to the minor league baseball website, and I will verify all of the teams right there. So if you have a question about a player in particular tonight that comes out, then you can ask, and we'll stop and look up that player during the break. But in the absence of the request to look at a specific player, I will look all this up after the break, simply because it's going to be pretty time consuming, and I'm probably not going to remember all of them or most of them. So that's how that's going to roll. And if you want to know yourself where it's going to go, you can go to MILB, Minor League Baseball's website, and that is where that is what we will use. And if for some reason they weren't on there, then of course we would look at MLB website. If somebody's already been called up or something like that, then their team information would be on MLB instead of on the minor league. So if anybody has questions about that, please do jump in and let me know. Otherwise, as you see, we've got coming out of each one of our boxes here, it's all very handy. It's all already in top loaders and with sleeves, and everything is on-card signatures with Leaf. Every once in a while you have some redemptions, but fortunately it's not usually a lot. And what else can we tell you about Leaf? If they're numbered, they're usually fairly low numbered. And I don't know, that's most of the Leaf info, at least in regard to this product. Now, when we get a little farther in and we get to Trinity and some stuff like that, you get some amazing patches out of there typically. But Leaf does a good job with their baseball stuff normally. Mickey, you need some Texas Rangers in here tonight, huh? Well, hopefully we will find some for you. Once again, guys, I'm not going to be calling out the teams for everyone because I'm probably not going to know all the teams for everyone. And if it doesn't give us the info on the back of the card, you know, it would take a long time to stop and look all these up individually right now. So we'll be doing that after the break using the method that I told you about a minute ago. And if you have a question about somebody now, jump in and ask. We're almost there. Now, at last, we are off to the races and ready to blow through and see what we can find here. All right, so first up, we are numbered to 7 with Chris Bubick. Daniel Lynch is out next to 35. Then we have Tristan Casas to 15. You'll know I'm going to butcher all these names. There is Braxton Ashcraft. Braxton does not appear to be numbered. And there is a top picks that's on the wave parallel, and you have Nick Madrigal. That is a nice hit. It is numbered 220. A redemption comes out for, Wander Franco. That's a good one too, actually. That's a nice hit as well. That is Jason Schroeder. Jason is numbered to 35. And then we have Josh Stowers coming out to 20. Behind that is Ryder Green. Doesn't appear to be numbered. A State Pride comes out for Michael Grove, numbered to 10. And by the way, if any of you later want to know about where something was assigned, and you don't go look it up yourself on MILB or whatever, I can make you a list and I can send it to you. You just need to send me a message in eBay telling me that you want the list. So Martin, you're asking if they recently got traded. Again, guys, it's the same thing that I mentioned before. If it doesn't have any other information on it, which these don't this year for whatever reason, then it's going to be to the team they are with right now, today, currently. So if you go to MILB.com right now and you type in someone's name and it will tell you who their parent club is, that's the team they would go to. Jeremiah Jackson. This is Anthony Siegler. We have a top picks, the 5th pick, Jonathan India. Is Jonathan not numbered? Oh, daggone it. Yeah, well, that's for my Reds. This is numbered 215. Oh, well, we know where that goes, don't we? Who has the Angels tonight? With a little Shohei Ohtani. Yeah. How about a little on-card autograph for Shohei there for the Angels? Who does have the Angels tonight? Yeah, I forgot Shohei was even in here till we just saw that. And I had read it in the marketing material and forgot about it. That is Noah Naylor, numbered 225. Next out, Joey Bart, nice hit. Joey is not numbered. So I think he was the number 2 overall draft pick. I believe he was number 2, wasn't he? Lucan Baker, State Pride, numbered to 35. Brett, you have the Angels? Well, that's a nice Shohei Ohtani headed your way then, man. There's Jared Kelenic. That is a nice as well, numbered to 6. And we have Parker Meadows, numbered to 20. Behind that is Ryan Weathers. Ryan is numbered to 7. Oh, that's nice too for the Yankees. Estevan Florial is really nice hit as well, unnumbered. Ronnie Mauricio, numbered to 7. I believe Ronnie's a Met, but there's Kelenic again. That is to 20. Then we have a little Jake McCarthy coming out, 220. Call me T. I don't have international cards in this. It is in Elite Extra Edition that we have a bidding category for international cards. This is Leaf Metal Draft. This is Jeremy Herman again, or I'm sorry, Ironman. Why did I say Herman? Because I thought it looked like an H when I looked down there. Oh man, my eyes are terrible these days. And when we get to Elite Extra Edition, I will definitely go over how you can tell what's international and what is Team USA. Taylor Widener to 15. This is not numbered for Cole Roederer. I'm used to saying numbered 2 on all of them. Cole Winn, that's to 35. Here's Rosario, Jessen Rosario, unnumbered. Another one of our top picks. Travis Swaggerty. I think he's going to be pretty good, actually, hopefully. He is numbered to 25. We have another redemption. Oh, it's Acuna, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. We already hit Ohtani. Now we've got Acuna coming out. Nice. Nice, nice. This is numbered to 20 with Nick Schnell. A State Pride Will Banfield to 15. Ruiz, Keibert Ruiz. See him quite a bit out of top stuff. Connor Scott. Number 12 draft pick was Jordan Groshans. There's Joey Bart again. Second Joey Bart has come out. Ronaldo Hernandez. Casey Mize. Oh, I love Casey Mize. That's great. That's to 15. And that is, of course, your number 1 to the Tigers. Owen White to 10. Adam, oh boy, we're just going to stick with Adam. I'm not going to say that right. Kloffenstein. Something like that. Yeah, Nolan Gorman to 35. Don't feel bad, guys. I butcher the names of every player in every sport, not just baseball. Lyon Richardson. I mean, I've got kids that went to school at UK, and I still can't, like, get their name out, and I heard it pronounced multiple times every week. What are you going to do? Jordan Adams to 25. Like Scowl. Is it Labissiere or Labissiere? I've heard it both ways. I don't remember either one. Here's another Acuna. Wow. And this one is a wave. So that's your second Acuna out already tonight. That one is unnumbered. Grant Levine. Xavier Edwards. Xavier is numbered to 7. Then we have Andrew Kenzer to 15. Griffin Roberts to 20. Another one of our top picks. It's Swaggerty once again coming out. That one is not numbered, though. Fernando Tatis Jr. That's nice as well. Logan Gilbert to 5. Top picks for Madrigal one more time. That one, though, numbered to 15. I don't think our other one was numbered. Grayson Ginesta. Brady Singer, nice. Joe Adele, Angels, having a good night. DJ Peters, numbered to 25. We've got ourselves a little one-of-one printing plate, and that is Jameson Hannah. Little autograph printing plate, making somebody happy. And there is your number 1 overall once again, Casey Mize, and numbered to 3 on that one. Marte, numbered to 35. Here we have Peter Alonso. Steel Walker, you gotta love that, numbered to 20. Liberatore, I think he's going to be good too, numbered to 7. Jordan Groshans again to 20. Uh-oh. Look out. Hold the farm, Mary. I think we got a good one coming here. This is the stuff we've already looked at. I'm just putting it back here to recap because we only have this little bitty stack left now. It is Logan Gilbert coming out with a 1-of-1. Yeah, I love my 1-of-1s now. You guys, I imagine everybody loves their 1-of-1s, but yeah, that was nice. This is nice for the White Sox with Robert to 25. You have Jamison Hanna to 10. Shane Bieber to 15. Seth Beer, nice, to 10. William Contreras to 7. And another Jo Adell, wow. And that one numbered to 15. So, Angels, you kind of cleaned up a little bit in here, didn't you? I believe you did. All right, guys, so to recap it, we are, because it's all hits, we're not going to read the numbers off again and all that. We're just going to kind of buzz through here right now so that everybody gets another look at it if you missed it the first time. Once again, these are going to go to the current teams as of this day in time. So I'm going to go to the Minor League Baseball website. That's what I'm going to use to verify. Obviously, somebody like Acuna or Ohtani that have already been called up, those will be verified on MLB.com. Everybody else will be on the MILB.com. And it will list, of course, their parent team, and that's where they're going to go, whatever it says today, because I will check all that out tonight. Again, a lot of these we could make a list if you guys want to see a list. If somebody does after the fact, you can simply send me a message on eBay, and I can type it up and send it over to you if you so desire. And then by the time we do the next case of this, I should have that list that we can use to look it up live if we want to. Because I'm sure there have been some changes since everybody was originally drafted, especially being that we've got meetings this week and people are flying around with trades all over the place. Okay, that is our Leaf Metal Draft Baseball. We are now headed into Elite Extra Edition. So let's get the spreadsheet set back up for that. Take a look and see what we can find over here. All right, so same as before, basically letting you know that it should be headed your way no later than Saturday. So on or before Saturday, you should see this break shipping out to you. And of course, constellation cards. If you don't pull anything in one of these breaks, not a single card, not one thing, then your constellation cards are going to ship with the rest of the breaks, since these are paid breaks. This is a 10-box half case of Elite Extra Edition. And a lot of times, guys, when we're breaking part of a case, but we're opening the case for the first time, I take everything out and I number it on the end, and we use random.org to determine which ones we're going to open. Now, there's a lot of boxes in here tonight with 20. I can do it that way. I can also do it if you guys somebody wants to choose the right side of the case or left side of the case, we can do it that way. Just because there are 20 boxes. It's a lot, but we can do it the regular way if you want. You guys jump in and let me know. The other thing I need to draw your attention to, we do have a Team USA bidding spot and we have an international bidding spot. And of course, when we go through the cards, oh man, I've hit this again. When we go through the cards, it'll be pretty apparent. I mean, the Team USA says USA on it. And the international cards, for the most part, I believe, will have the word international printed on them as well. But we'll see some examples of that as we go through. And, of course, I'll point that out so that you know what to look for, because I know that question has already come up about how you can tell. So that's how we're going to go with that. Okay, so do you guys have a preference here? I'm looking in chat to see. Lashman, you're saying the left side of the case. So, all right, Lashman's first in there saying left side. So let's see. And these are in, yeah, I think that should still work. They're in 4 little stacks in here, but it should still just be, I think we can just take them all off the left side. Should be 10. Should be 5 tall and 2 stacks. call me T. Lashman beat you to it. He was the first one in. Oh, and now somebody else is calling for random. So I guess if you guys had all agreed to either go left or right, that's what we would have done. But I see someone's in there saying they want random. So you know what that means, kids. We're going to have to take all 20 out and go through our process then. It's the only way we could do it any differently is if you guys all agreed to it. And I see someone does not. So we're gonna take them all out and go through our numbering, which, you know, I mean, that's normally what we do anyway. I was just, because there were so many in here tonight, I thought it might be easier to do it otherwise. But sounds like that's what we need to do, so let's get after it. Let's get it done. So it's pretty easy. I mean, you can see I'm numbering these each on the end. Then I'm going to go to random.org where I will type in 1 through 20. And then it will, I'll hit random one single time. It'll spit out our numbers and we'll take the first 10 and we'll open those 10 corresponding boxes. So let's get ourselves back over here and get this squared away. All right, we got all 20 in there. I don't know why Panini insists on doing all these cases with giant numbers of boxes. It's like, come on, Panini, do a regular size case like everybody else. All right, so here we go. And we have, what all does that even say? 16, 2, 18, 1, 20, 12, 14, 10, 17, and 11. Well, you know I'm going to have to pull this out like right now, or I'm not going to remember that. All right, so well, I can switch you back to my view, but then I'm going to have to switch myself back to where I can see that screen because I will never, ever remember all those numbers. All right, 1, 2, that's easy. 16 and 18. All right. There's 18. Here comes 16. I know, I talk to myself when I do what I know. All right, what next? 10, 12, 14, and 20. All right, 10, 12, 14, 20. All right, what else? 10, 12, 14, 20 we got. We should need 11 and 17. Okay, where the heck is 11? There's 11. And what else did I say? 17? I think that's what I said. Does that say 17? It does. Okay, so this should be the 10 we're not opening. Let me make sure this is 10. Make sure we've... All right, so those are the no-go 10. Let me get them back in the case. And then these are our 10 that we are opening. All right. Now then, now I think we're ready to go. Oh, hey, Bryce. I didn't even see. Did I see you jump in there a while ago? Did I say hi to you? I don't know if I saw you jump in there or not. All righty. Lashman, what do you mean you don't know what's inside the box? Oh, you mean hits-wise? It is 8 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards per box on average. You guys know Panini and their on average stuff. What that basically means is sometimes our hits get replaced with points cards, or, you know, sometimes they leave a hit out or do something crazy, and they always say on average to kind of do a little CYA, I think. So that's kind of the deal there. Yeah, call me T. I know most of you did go right side. Normally when we do right or left, which we don't do very often, I normally just take the first person that answers. But in this case, since we did have somebody jump in that wanted it done by way of random, then we kind of had to go back and do it that way. So So no worries. We got it all under control. Okay, so our first hit out, and there are lots of hits in here, of course, is Caden for the Orioles. That is numbered to 25. We have a relic coming out behind that, and it is Mitch Keller. Those are actually very nice relics, as a matter of fact, and that is numbered to 25. This is a Team USA card. See anything that says USA Baseball right there? Those go to Team USA. So that's going to that specific bidding spot. And then we have another Sanchez. We have lots of Sanchez's. See how that says international? That's how you know that that goes to the international category. And it was numbered too. Sorry, it's to $9.99. A lot of those really high numbered ones I don't necessarily point out every time, but just so you know, yeah. A lot of them, when you see that if I'm not calling them out, you know they're kind of high numbered probably. Jose Siri, this die cut is numbered to 99. Next up, we have numbered to 99 a little Matt Cronin. That is also USA Baseball, of course. So Team USA bidding category is going to get that one. Braxton Ashcraft. I know my throat is a little like whacked up tonight. I don't know what the deal is there. Rosario for the Padres. Again, numbered to, I believe that's at $9.99. And then you have Miguel Amaya. Another die cut numbered to 49 on that one. This is nice for the Royals with Kato Yuki. That might be, is that the first autograph out anywhere for Yuki? Whoever has the Royals might know the answer to that. This might be the first product where we've seen his autographs. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I suspect that it is. This is Tanner Dodson, and that is the Tampa Bay Rays to 25. And behind this, we have another international player numbered to 999. And then a little Owen White also to $9.99. Samaya again, numbered to 150. And Reed Schaller to 100. Another autograph right behind that is Jeremiah Jackson. And the little blank card they put in to mess up the pack feelers. Too bad that's not signed. Jordan Alvarez for the Astros to $999. Little Tristan Pompey to $999. Basically, the silver base are to $9.99, so I don't think I've got we're not going to read that off every single time. A refractor or a prism. Panini calls their refractors prisms. Well, okay, let's just ditch that sleeve entirely and try again. There we go. Franklin Perez, Detroit Tigers. And look at that. Cabrian Hayes comes out for the Pirates to 99. Pirates are off to a pretty good start. Bryce, you said that is Yuki's first autograph. Okay, I kind of thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure that he hadn't been somewhere else that I wasn't remembering, but I kind of thought that it was. An international player, that is numbered to 75 with Ravello. Here's Alzolay. That's a little lower numbered for a change of pace. It is numbered to 100. If I can keep trying to kind of keep the lower numbered stuff separate from the higher numbered things, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job of it over there in my little stacks. I think I've got them all high number, low number, all mixed in there together. And what are we numbered to here? 99 on Liberatore. And here is little Seth Beer, as a matter of fact. He is numbered to 100. Nice hit. And that might possibly be his first autograph. Well, no, it can't be, because didn't we pull Seth Beer and Leaf Metal Draft too? So it can't be his first autograph, because I think we did see him in Metal Draft. Connor Scott. That is the nice relics there for USA Baseball from the 17 and under group. And here's Caden again. Trevor Larnach. Of course, then we've got Bowman Draft coming out Friday, so we're like suddenly broken out in prospecting. Between Elite Extra Edition and Leaf Metal Draft and Bowman Draft, it's going to be one of those fun kind of weeks. That is to 49 with Omar Florentino for the Royals on a die cut. And then you have Severino for the Twins. That's numbered to 100. That might possibly also be a first autograph in a major product, possibly. Oh, Brendan McKay. That's nice. That's really nice. You'll know I like Brendan McKay. That is USA Baseball. Yeah, that's very nice. Nice relic. And another USA Baseball. That is the refractor or prism, whichever you prefer to call it. That's to $9.99. International. Numbered to 100 for the Rangers. Oh, that's nice for the Padres with Fernando. That is numbered to 299. You've got red ink and the relic and future threads, of course. Always fun to hit out of Elite Extra Edition, especially with a nice prospect like Fernando there. Owen Miller, also for the Padres. Got a little bit of an off corner down there that I notice in the lower right. Oh, that's not the right sleeve. My sleeves have been fraternizing. There's Nova to $9.99, and behind that, another Kilkenny. And this is a nice low number to 25 for the Kansas City Royals. And it is a different Soto. Not Juan Soto, but an international Yinaldi Soto. We'll see if he turns out to be as good as Juan, right? That would be nice. Somebody would be in the money. Luken Baker. Nico. And green. I kind of wish they just wouldn't put base cards in here, you know. Just give us the numbered parallels. Don't give us those silver to $9.99. And this would be like the perfect product if we could just get rid of the silver to $9.99. In my opinion. That's numbered to 150 for the Cardinals. Next out, Tampa Bay Rays. Numbered 275, I think that said. My vision is a little off tonight, guys. I'm sorry to say. Many of you know I have some vision issues. My vision fluctuates sometimes. Had some eye surgery many years ago. Kind of messed up my eyes. Some days I see really well. Some days not as well. This is one of those days. It's fluctuating on the worst side, I'm afraid. That is numbered to 75. It's Nick Sandlin. So sometimes I may misread a number or something, especially when it's lost up there in a pattern. Ryan Weathers. Why I said Matthews. This is Richard Gallardo. Call me T. You don't know if you have the international tonight. Well, I can't put the spreadsheet up for you because I've got stuff open and out on the table. But I can tell you myself. Team USA tonight is GTGD123. And the international says Tool Fanatic 9. So that is who I show for the Team USA and for the international cards in this case. So call me T. Is that your correct eBay username there? I sometimes get confused between somebody's real name and their eBay name and then their YouTube name. And sometimes I do really well and I can associate all three. And other times I forget one or the other. So I think that's you, but yeah, I know, Bryce. I keep saying, like, Bryce is like, you keep saying Ryan Matthews instead of Ryan Weathers. I know. Ryan Matthews is a football player, and I keep saying Ryan Matthews instead of Ryan Weathers. I know. Sorry about that. That is numbered to 25. It is Connor Kaiser. It's amazing sometimes, you know, you get patterns in your head of what you're kind of used to pulling or seeing, and it's just stuff just kind of like comes out. Who was I saying one night? I was reading off some name and I just popped out some celebrity's name for I don't know what reason. So the player's name. Got their first name and then the last name like I just plugged in like Clooney or something completely off. Kenyon Jovan. That is numbered to 99. That Team USA, of course. That does happen to me every once in a while. I don't know. My brain idles occasionally. There's Cody Clemens. Little baby Clemens. Well, call me T. I definitely remember your call sign in YouTube. I for sure remember it in there. My problem is associating it with your eBay username because they are, of course, different. And so, yeah, that's the problem. I can't always remember whose YouTube name goes also with what eBay name. So, but I said I thought that was you, but I just wasn't 100% sure that it was you. This is for the Rangers. The Texas Rangers have a very nice little relic right there, and it is numbered to 5, so it should be a very nice little relic right there. But plus, you guys got to remember, man, it's a lot of names I see every day. I mean, you know, on average, we do as many sometimes as 4 or 5 breaks in a day, but most of the time we're probably doing 3. But even so, you're talking 90 eBay usernames a day, plus however many I've tried to remember from YouTube. My poor little brain's too old for that. That is a really nice hit. That is numbered to 10, and it's Sisto Sanchez for the Phillies, and that is an excellent hit if you've got the Phillies. Well, it's an excellent hit even if you don't have the Phillies, but you're going to be happy about it if you have the Phillies. That's numbered to 49, Stephen Jennings. Ryan. Bryce says he's missed my breaks because I do silly things like, you know, I'm paraphrasing the next part because I do silly things like saying Ryan Matthews instead of saying Ryan Weathers. Yeah, occasionally. Well, you know, you'll see I do that sometimes when I list too. It's the worst if I'm watching one sport and listing another. Like if I'm watching football and listing baseball and I should be on Tampa Bay Rays, sometimes it gets typed in as Tampa Bay Buccaneers and then I have to catch it and go back and fix it. That is numbered to 99. So yeah, I do things like that sometimes. An international Elias Reynoso. So yeah, for sure, I do idle occasionally in the brain department. There is DJ Peters, numbered to 99. There's Rosario again. That is a prism or a refractor, whatever you want to call it. Xavier Edwards. And then that is numbered to 150 for Almonte. Pena for the Houston Astros to 25. I almost said Houston Texans. I did. I almost did. Now I'm stuck in football. Johnson for the Marlins. Where's the number on that? Is that not numbered? I guess it's not. Looks like it should be, though, doesn't it? Doesn't that just look like a card that should be numbered? It does to me, but I don't see the number on it. So, Castillo, international player. Casey Mize, #1 overall for the Detroit Tigers. Toronto gets in on things, numbered to 75. Griffin headed for the Blue Jays. Franklin Perez coming out for the Tigers to 75. And I believe this is Griffin coming up again. An autograph on this one, though, for the Toronto Blue Jays. And then a couple to 9.99. And I kind of just wonder, why do you even number them when they're to 999? Like, what is kind of the point of numbering them when it's that high? I don't know. I think I would just leave it unnumbered. Or just, as I said, leave out those silver base cards altogether. Keep them. Keep them, Panini. Yeah, I would rather they do that. I would rather them put all 25 cards in one pack instead of in 5 packs and get rid of the silver ones to $9.99, and it would be perfect. All right. We have numbered to 150, a Tampa Bay Ray, or I'm sorry, numbered to straight up 100. That color combo is not to 150. Luis Castillo, international player, numbered 275 with a die cut. Next out is Blaine Knight, Baltimore Orioles. Anything big come out of the winter meetings today? I haven't really had a chance to catch up on the news too much to see if I missed anything major. Anybody hear of? I know the Reds were in the mix for a couple of different trades, but I don't know if anything panned out with us today or not. I mean, they were saying Puig, but why would we want Puig? I mean, I don't know. He seems like more trouble than he is worth, but maybe not. Josh Stowers, that is numbered to 100 for the Mariners. But that would be about right for the Reds to pick up some high maintenance guy. Almonte to 100. Oh, we got Tanner Roark. I even have a friend whose last name is Roark, and I still can't say it. Good grief. From the Nationals? Well, that's good then. All right, that's cool. I like that plan. I do like that plan. This is Connor Kaiser to 150. What did we give up for him, though? Who did we send away to get him? That is, who is that? I'll have to look that, who is Nico? I should know who Nico is. We just saw him a while ago. And there he is again, but one was a refractor and one wasn't. Brian Hernandez, Marlins. And that one is numbered to 10. Almonte, again, any of those that say international players on there go to the international category. So like where Almonte, where instead of a team where it says international player, that means it goes to the international category. This is another USA Baseball Team USA. So yeah, any of them that say international player in place of where the team goes will go to that category. Call me T. There's Jeremy for the A's. That is a 1 of 1. A die cut 1 of 1 for the Oakland A's. How about that? We like our 1 of 1s now, don't we? I do. Anyway, I like our 1 of 1s. That is Lyon Richardson for the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see where it is, but like, you know, on this one, for me, it's hard to see because I have such bad vision issues tonight. But right there where it says Cincinnati, so instead of saying Cincinnati when it's an international player, it should just say international player down there. That's, I think they're all that fall into that category should say either the word international or international player, both. There is Escobar, and that one is numbered to 299. But yeah, sometimes stuff gets lost in the patterns. I feel you on that. That's to 150. This one is numbered to 75. Anthony Siegler for New York. Prospect material. Oh, it's Carter. Somewhere around here. That's to 199. I think I have a Carter like 1 of 1 printing plate autographed, maybe somewhere around here. I don't know. I remember one night we pulled that. It's been a while ago, like a year or more ago. We pulled it out of something, and I think it was one of those nights where somebody never paid for their team, and I ended up with it. I gotta find that thing. I need to send that off. Oh, sorry, Call Me T. Yeah, I've been probably saying some of the team names and not all the team names. So I can, if you would like, I can certainly go back and do that. When we recap it, of course, I can, on all those hits, can absolutely do that. Yeah, I slide into those habits occasionally, especially on nights like tonight. My vision is really challenging for me this evening, so sometimes I am not in the right headspace to do things the way I sometimes do them. But I will try to do better. That is to 150 for the Royals. This is International Bautista, numbered to 100. Toronto, numbered to 100. The Blue Jays. There's another international that's numbered to 25. International again, that is numbered to 100. No worries, man. I mean, the Team USA I call out because there's lots of information on those cards. So it's, you know, I always like to point those out because it can be confusing because it'll have college teams on there sometimes and all kinds of other stuff. So that's the reason I usually will point out if it's Team USA versus something else. But as I said, that's no problem, man. I slacking off. I will get you covered and taken care of. That is numbered to 50 for the Marlins. That one's to $9.99. We don't care about it. Well, we do care about it, but you know what I mean. We don't need to read that one off. That is to 100 for the Cardinals. Next up, this is also the Cardinals. That is not numbered. And this is the Padres, numbered to 149. This is USA Baseball. And numbered to 150, that's the Minnesota Twins. This is USA Baseball. Team USA is how the category reads, but Team USA, USA Baseball, same thing. And there is Wander Franco coming out for the Tampa Bay Rays. I wish that was signed. That is numbered 399. Of course, you did have the nice redemption for Wander. Came out of Leaf Metal Draft a minute ago. Deacons. Well, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The guy on the card is Griffin Roberts. Wake Forest was his collegiate team, of course. That's numbered to 99. Former, didn't he play for Louisville Cardinals? Maybe not. I thought he did, though. This is numbered to 99 for Kansas City. And Washington Nationals to 25. All right. Rolling on down the road here. We are about halfway through. 5 down, 5 to go. I've got to finish up my holiday shopping. I don't know about you guys, but I'm way behind. My family stuff is always ahead of Christmas. So we'll be doing all of our holiday things with my mom on one night, my dad on the next night, and yeah, then we're done by the 23rd usually. Which means I don't have as many shopping days left as I think I do. So I've got to get busy. Too bad everybody wouldn't just take trading cards, right? That would make my life easy. That was to 75. San Francisco Giants. Chicago for Brennan Davis to 100. Little space pack filler. Another international. I think it's weird the way they have the international. I guess they had to cut off some kind of logo or something. 'Cause, you know, they got that big silver bar across all the international ones. Is kind of odd. because you don't see that on the other ones, on the other base cards. So they must have been cutting off a logo or something. It's Kansas City again. Kansas City again. That's another Yuki. Wow. Not too shabby right there. Well, at least that's what we think at this point in time. You never know. It's to 99. The good and the bad about prospects, all we can do is guess how they're going to be. That is to 150. Drew Parrish to 99. USA. Atlanta Braves to 100. Well, now I meant to grab both those base cards at once, and I still ended up grabbing a die cut hit, didn't I? It's numbered to 49. That is International for Santana. DJ Peters again to 149. Pilkington, Connor Pilkington on that card. This International is numbered to 100. Fabian for the Giants. Fabian is numbered to 49. That is numbered 399. You already pulled a Hayes relic, I think, for Pittsburgh earlier. Now you got another one to go along with it. You got a matched pair, Seth Beer. And of course, those guys, obviously, they don't say Team USA on them. They're just in their collegiate uniforms. It goes to the current team. Latchman, you got your daughter the new iPhone and the new iWatch. Well, she's going to be pretty happy then come Christmas morning, because that is quite an outstanding selection of gifts right there. So she should be pretty happy with that, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a lot of my shopping done, but there's just, you know, I'm down to like the odds and ends stuff that I need to do, like the filler stuff, the stocking stuffers, that sort of thing. And that's always the hardest for me. You got to stop and really kind of go think about what you're looking for. The big stuff, that's easy. You can just be like, yeah, I'll go get this, and you know exactly what you want, and you go get it, and it's good. It's all that little extra stuff that I have trouble with. Makes life hard. To 75, Tampa Bay Rays. And it shouldn't. It's just, I think, I don't know, it's a time issue. That is my Cincinnati Reds. How about that? My Reds get an autograph hit. There's another Brendan McKay. Wow. It's to 149. It's also Team USA, though. Yeah, Latchman, you've had some hits for the Pirates in here tonight. So you've pulled a few for sure for your Pirates. That is a prism, guys, for Will Banfield. Numbered to 150. And we have another little red ink here for Tadas. Wow. He must have signed all of his stuff in red ink. But either way, that's cool. It's $2.99. It's a good hit. Kevin Sanchez. Speaking of the Pittsburgh Pirates, that is to 100. Couple of base. Well, relatively speaking, base. Die cut to 99. Bo Naylor for the Indians. That is to 149 with Moreno. Another collegiate. And to 999. Number to 100, Kalenic. Richard Gallardo, numbered to 10. I hear that little kitten is down there, I think, sharpening his claws on my furniture. Oy, that kitten is going to be the death of me. Connor Pilkington literally was almost the death of me today. I was going down the stairs. UPS was bringing the packages of all of our fun new releases, and I was going down there to get them, and that little kitten came flying out of nowhere and undercut me on the steps, and I just about killed him and me, which would not have been cool. That is to 49. I mean, doesn't that kitten know you can't fall on new release day? You cannot do that. This is International Mateo, numbered to 50. And there we have the Rockies with Kilkenny. Oh, that's what she already got. She already got the gifts. Excellent, man. Very nice. Then she's quite pleased, I expect. She's having a good time with her new iPhone and iWatch, I bet. Yeah, I have a hard time with phone stuff. I have a hard time laying out the cash to buy phones every year. I tend to keep mine for like 3 or 4 years, sometimes longer. Because, I mean, honestly, every year there's something new and better, which obviously they do on purpose. But good grief, phones are so expensive anymore. It's hard to keep up with the upgrades unless you want to spend a lot of money. Of course, I guess if you trade in the old one, it helps some. But nonetheless, I kind of keep mine usually for about 3 years, sometimes a little more. That is to 75. Liberatore for the Tampa Bay Rays to 50. And this is numbered to 99. Latch, what did you say about Obsidian? What's not Obsidian? Did you get Obsidian cards today? I don't remember what. I don't know who should be getting what today. Because usually what stuff take on average? 2-3 days first class. A little bit faster sometimes, a little bit slower sometimes. But probably about 3 days on average. So it would be stuff I sent, what is today? Wednesday? So yeah, maybe stuff I sent on Saturday or Monday showing up today. Oh, you're saying Obsidian doesn't like you and this product does. I got it. It took me a minute to follow that. I got you now. And the Houston Astros are going to have a 1-of-1 autograph hit here with Nova. So the Astros get a little 1-of-1 printing plate headed your way. International with another autograph. That is Cruz. That is numbered to 100. If we can just pull those going to be silver off the bottom. Yes. St. Louis, Griffin Roberts. Oh, come on, sleeve. What is wrong with you? Acting up. Acting all crazy. There's another international, Saul Bautista. Tampa Bay Rays to 49 on that die cut. That is to 150. Jose Siri for my Cincinnati Reds. Number to 49. You know I have to admire that for a minute just because it's my Reds. I love my Cincinnati Reds. Amaya. Number 225. Silver base, silver base. That die cut is to 99. Next out is a USA Baseball. Dominic Fletcher headed to Team USA. And another nice hit for the Reds. Nice relic on that one. Numbered to 10. Although I hear that he might be on the trade market, that we might be considering trading him. I kind of really wish we wouldn't, but I did hear that rumor floating around, but you never know. I think sometimes they put a lot of that strange stuff out there just to heat up or cool down some players' market, some specific players' market. I just want to know when we're going to get to the answer for the Bryce Harper signing. Where is he going to go? I mean, I think everybody's thinking Phillies. Maybe, although I think there are some other teams that have the money to get him. Now, whether or not they want him or whether or not they want to spend that money spread out somewhere else, I don't know. But I think everybody's speculating Phillies to 150. That is the Indians. This looks like another Team USA relic. And it is Jeremiah Jackson. Numbered to 10. Team USA's had quite a few hits tonight. Of course, they normally do. But they've had quite a few. And so, too, International has had pretty good luck tonight as well. Hankins Prism. International to 75. International with De La Cruz to 10. And then we have Steve Walker. Little pack spacer dealio stuck in there, and a couple to 999. That's number to 100. Really, the White Sox? Well, I guess that's true. The White Sox really should not have a very big payroll, I guess. I hadn't really thought about the White Sox, but that would, I guess, make sense from a monetary standpoint. It's Delgado. Excuse me, speaking of. Bello, Milwaukee Brewers to 25. I just can't really see him as a Chicago White Sox, though. For whatever reason, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he should be a White Sox. I don't know why why I think that, but I kind of am like, yeah, that doesn't seem right. Of course, I'm sure he's going to go where the money is regardless. That's to 75. Rockies. Luke Leto to 5. USA. Team USA bidding position. This is Team USA again. Bryce Terang to 49. I don't know. Can you see him going to the White Sox? It just, I mean, maybe, but it doesn't seem like he really should be a White Sox for some reason. That's to 99. course, Phillies picked up McCutchen this week, didn't they? Didn't they take Kutch? They did. That's to 49 with Baddoo. And the Yankees are making noises like they really don't want him because they don't have a spot for him and they don't want to give him the length of contract and several other things. So I don't know. See how that plays out, I guess. Texas Rangers to 100. Bryce, you said that the White Sox are the front runners right now. Wow, I have missed a lot today then. That's what I get for not keeping up on today's news, huh? Yeah, I had not heard that. Everything I had heard had still been, you know, kind of rumbling around saying Phillies, 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 and that it was looking increasingly likely that Machado would be the one to head to the Yankees if either of them did, that he would be the more likely. But yeah, I mean, from a monetary standpoint, it does make sense that he could go there. It just doesn't, I don't know, you just figure he would want to go to a place where he's likely to win sooner rather than later, since he never really could get over the hump with the Nationals, you know, trying to get to the World Series. You would think he would choose somebody that was to 99 that might get there faster than the White Sox. But you never know. That is an International Santana. There's Team USA again for Garrett. Dodgers would be an interesting fit for him. You're saying the top three right now, everybody is saying, are the White Sox, the Dodgers, and the Phillies. Dodgers would be, I don't know. Personality-wise, does he really fit with the Dodgers? Maybe, but Josh Bro. And then, oh, this is a nice low number. Jake Wong to 10 for the Giants. That is to 100. Let's go ahead and grab our other silver base to $9.99. I'm calling the ones that are to $9.99 base because really they are. Decker, die cut, Red Sox to 75. Kansas City Royals with Yuki again. Dang. Isn't that like the third Yuki? I think it is. So I think it is the third. To 150. 1 of 1 for the Cincinnati Reds. Hey, it's our second 1 of 1 out of here. This is Jose Garcia for Cincinnati, baby. And that is numbered to 99. That is Bryson Stott for Team USA. Houston Astros to 100. Jason Schroeder. At least I think that said 100. Sorry, guys. My eyes are really way off tonight. And I know you think, oh, yeah, why can't you put on, glasses or contacts? I know, I wish. But the surgery that happened many years ago messed all that up. And so on the days where I have trouble seeing, I just have trouble seeing. Can't do much about it. That is to 150. Except hope that I wake up tomorrow and it is better. Which sometimes, a lot of times it is. Washington Nationals with Denneberg. So I apologize. I know I'm having a little trouble catching some of these numbers tonight. That's to 99, which then kind of subsequently slows us down as well. That is to 399, Nova and the Astros. I did forget to say last box, Mojo Latchman. You are right. I did forget that. See, I'm concentrating so hard on trying to see those numbers in there tonight. I forgot about the last box, Mojo. It's like, oh, of like all the nights for it to be fluctuating on the worst side, it's the night when I'm opening Elite Extra Edition and all the numbers are buried in those really busy patterns, and they're so hard for me to see on days when my eyes are not cooperating. At least at that distance. You know, up closer I can see them, and if they were farther away I could see them. But this kind of middle distance where we do the breaks, on days where I'm having a bad fluctuation in vision, it's so hard to see stuff like that where the numbers are lost in those patterns. So I do know it slowed us down tonight and it made it a little yuck. So sorry about that. All right, guys, so let's recap them. I will try to, there's international. I'm going to try to remember to call out all your internationals. Call me T, because I said that I would do that for you. So as we come across those, we will do that. There's another international. And of course, keeping in mind that all of the Team USA stuff that says USA Baseball or just says USA or whatnot on it is all the Team USA bidding spot, like this one, where it says Collegiate National Team USA Baseball. There's another international that went by, another one with Bautista. So got plenty of international ones in here to keep you busy listing when you get them. That's Team USA, international, international again. And a little DJ Peters for the Dodgers. Oh, what did you say? What are you needing to call me T? You're not being a pain, but you said you promise you won't bug me again, but you haven't bugged me yet. So did you ask for something else I didn't see, man? If you did, just yell and I can go back through them. If you asked for something else, I must have missed it in chat. I'm sorry, man. That is international. This is numbered. Is that not numbered? Maybe it's not numbered. I thought it was. Oh, it is. It's on the back. I thought Sisto was numbered. He's numbered to 10. That's the Rangers. So, yeah, man, if there's something else I missed on that, would you just type it in there in chat again, please, sir? And I will happily go through there and find out the answer to whatever the question is. That is Soto for the international. Tatis for the Padres. But no, man, excuse me. Gosh, sorry. You are not bugging me at all, though. Don't worry about that. I'm just worried I missed whatever it is you're asking. That is a 1 of 1 for my Cincinnati Reds. It's not autographed, but it's in there because it's a 1 of 1. So, it was one of several Yukis that went by. This is nice for the Giants to 10. Another USA. And I happen to like that a lot, too. That's numbered to 10 for Miami, and I just like those relics. I think that's kind of a cool hit as well for Hernandez. Where'd you go, Call Me T? What was the other question, man? So I can scroll back up through chat, but if you can jump in there and type it in again, that would be good. That'd make it easier if you could type it in again, whatever the question is. That is numbered to 10 for international. Team USA. International for Cruz. International for Mateo. USA Baseball. Cincinnati Reds, yay. Oh, okay, no, so there wasn't anything else? All right, I'm sorry. Just the way I read that, what you had typed in, I thought there was maybe something else you had asked me about that I didn't see and missed in chat. So I That was my fault then. I was off the script. I don't know. I glanced over there and I thought, uh-oh, I missed something. Ravello International. Like I said, I've been focusing tonight on trying to read what's on here so much. I think I've missed out on a lot of the things that I would normally catch and chat and whatnot. International Bautista. There's another one of one. This is our little autographed printing plate for the Astros with Nova. Oh, no, you can always ask me about the stuff that you bid on, man, for sure. I mean, good grief, we've all had days where, myself included, where I've bid on stuff and I don't remember what teams I've bid on or what I've got in something. No, don't ever worry about that, man. Anytime you want to know, it's just easy for me to flip up that sheet and take a look and answer it, and for sure, don't ever sweat that. And on stuff like this, yeah, normally, of course, I probably call out a little more detail on some things than I did tonight. Again, just I'm having vision problems, so not as much called out on some of the detail. I mean, I think I hit the highlights of everything, but yeah, that is no problem at all, of course, for me to just say the word international when we do it. Of course, man. Don't worry about that. Absolutely. You should always ask for stuff like that when you want to have it done. That's what I'm here for. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. I'm just trying to keep up with what all I've got to get going tonight, and I wasn't glancing over at chat as much as I should. So when I saw that comment, I thought you had maybe typed something in before that I just didn't see. That's all. But no, feel free. Anytime you want to check on something you bid on, please do. That's not a problem at all. Okay, so we are taking a look right now at some information that we went over before, but just in case you didn't catch it earlier, if anybody needs to know, I'm anticipating everything that we broke tonight's going to get out the door on or before Saturday, hopefully sooner, but shouldn't be any later than Saturday. And this is what we're breaking through the rest of the week. So tomorrow night we're going to do a 4-box case of 2017 Vertex football. We'll do another Leaf Metal draft, and we'll do some 2018 Topps Chrome. We're going to do a little mixer. We'll do 3 jumbo boxes and 3 hobby boxes of 2018 Topps Chrome tomorrow night. Friday night, we're going to start early at 9 o'clock because we got a lot to do. We will do a full 16-box master case, which is 2 8-box inners of Revolution basketball, and we'll do a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo. Saturday, we'll do 4th and Goal football, a half case of 18-19 Flawless Collegiate basketball, an 8-box case of Playbook football, and the back half of this Elite Extra edition that we started tonight, we are going to finish up on Saturday night. On Sunday, we'll open a Hit Parade licensed football jersey, which just means they guarantee us it's not a custom jersey. It will be an officially licensed NFL authentic jersey somewhere in that box. Another case of Leaf Metal draft and some Obsidian football on tap for Sunday night. Monday, we will do a Gold Rush autographed baseball jersey and some more Bowman draft. So that's what we're looking for, or looking like in the days ahead. And I'm going to have to get us another tripod too, because whatever crazy stuff I did to this one the other day, I can't seem to get it fixed. And it's got that like weird tilt to it now, and I can't figure out how to fix it. But anyway, keep working on that too, I guess. All right, so that is it for me tonight. Thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate you being here. I hope I will see you again tomorrow night, or if not, then sometime soon. In the meantime, have a good week ahead. Bye now.